Happy Thanksgiving, YouTubers. Trust you all had a great Thanksgiving. This is what it's all about in America, to celebrate Thanksgiving. And what a better time to talk about what you are thankful for. For me, this year I'm really grateful and thankful for our founding fathers. They are so brilliant to have known that we need to have electoral college and Second Amendment. These two are what make America so great right now. Without electoral college, a great nation would be ruled by simple majority. And what if the majority is wrong? Have you think about that? That majority could be wrong, and the whole nation is controlled by just a handful of metropolitans. That would be awful, isn't it? And then is the Second Amendment. You look at what's going on right now around the globe. People who are left to defend themselves without proper tools are suffering. They all want to come to United States to seek refuge. That's why Second Amendment is very important. So I'm very grateful for the founding fathers, for their foresight to have the electoral college, and thankful for the Second Amendment. And let's go right into this greatest rifle, the greatest battle tool that ever implemented, according to one of my great loving generals, General Patton. He said this M1 Garand is the greatest weapon that I ever implemented. And I truly believe him even to these days. With all the modern AR, AK, FN, what you have, I still believe this is the great one. In my opinion, every single M1 Garand should be redistributed to every household in America. And every young man and woman should be trained to know how to operate this great rifle. And we have produced so many of them. In my opinion, it would be a total waste not to have them restored and redistributed. I think right now they are doing this through the CMP, Civilian Marksmanship Program. But I'm sorry, that program is just not enough. We need need to redistribute all this to every local gun shops. Now let's talk about the caliber. You cannot talk about M1 Garand without talking about the great caliber. 3006. This is an A-shot clip that you just insert them here. And when you insert them, use the bottom of your palm to hold the bolt open. And once you press them in, let go of the bolt. And after you finish shotting 8, the clip will eject. And that produce a crispy ping, ping, ping. That is the sweetest sound in semi-auto carbine, in my opinion. And look at, let's do a comparison. This is AR 223. Okay. Look at that. Look at the massive difference. Okay. AR 3006. When you are in a gunfight, wouldn't you want a bigger bullet? I would. And this is very accurate. Some say, oh, bigger bullet, not as accurate. But I beg to be different. I'm going to show you the result, but 3006 is a very accurate caliber. Now this is the front sight. Look at how well it's guarded. Very secure, very strong. And the rear sight is fully adjustable. Windage and elevation. Very easy to operate. Just very, very well designed battle rifle. Look at the nice bolt, internal, inside. I love this one. One time I went to a local gun shop and I saw a guy walking into to consign his M1 Garand. So after he went out, I chased after him and I asked him, hey sir, do you have more of this for sale? This way, you know, you can save the cut to the local gun shop and I can save some money and tax. And lo and behold, he has one more. This one, of course, by looking at the wood, you know it's restored by himself, but he actually did a great job. I love it. But if you have a chance to get the one with the old wood, I think that's more historical. But this one is a tech driver, such a great shooter. And I neglected to mention although M1 Garand has a big bullet, the recoil is very soft. I want you to look at the butt pad. Okay, this is a metal butt pad, doesn't have any recoil. Rubber, but somehow I never feel like the recoil is hard at all. I can shoot this all day long, but of course 3006 is it's more expensive than 223. But that's one of the great features I love about M1 Garand is the big bullet cause big damage, very accurate, yet with very soft recoil. What a lovely battle rifle, invented by Canadian American Mr. Garand. We are grateful for his service to United States. And that's what United States are about, to attract all the best talent, most hardworking people from around the world, and working together with common goal, that is to uphold the Constitution, invented by our founding fathers. And that is why I'm grateful, especially for this year. Without further ado, let's analyze the target. This is the target. M1 Garand from 15 yards, indoor range, iron sight. Look at the group. You can ignore that. Those are not from M1 Garand. Look at that. 15 yards, iron sight. And just for comparison, that's the AR. You can ignore this upper portion because I try to sight them. But this is probably the group you can focus on. Look at the bullet hole and look at the group. And you can compare yourself. Although, of course, this is a decent AR, but it doesn't have all those fancy grizzle trigger and all that. Iron sight too. So you be the own judge. If you happen to have both rifle, I also encourage you to do a similar test and comparison. Then you would understand why M1 Garand is the greatest battle implement that ever been invented. Have a great Merry Christmas, and I will see you all soon. Safe shooting. So long.